Oh God. All right, let's do this, you guys. We are currently on Niagara on the lake, and we are here not only to protest the horse carriages, but all animal abuse and exploitation, and any type of speciesism whatsoever. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Want me to rehook that there, baby? So we're gonna go, we were just told right now by Nick that there's already a whole bunch of counter-protestors over there. Apparently the whole town of Niagara felt the need to come out and counter-protest us. Counter-protest us from trying to stop the exploitation of horses. Like, let's be honest with each other here. And this was also a rally for Regan today. So it's pretty ironic that all these counter-protesters showed up to counter-protest the fact that she was killed, to try and keep exploiting horses. Yeah, that's pretty much why they're there. So let's make sure that they can't continue, and let's make sure that we shut this Sentineal Horse Carriage place down.
Oh, I can hear us.
Is that us?
Sounds like it. I could just tell.
Yeah, because we're way more like...
Just positive.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's hope we're walking into our group. Shit.
Well, I could see Trevor there and stuff.
Yeah, okay,
so
good.
they're right on this side here.
Oh, we go back where we came from. Interesting.
We came from just a few hours away.
Very divisive comment.
Oh God.
Mark Russell is Regan Russell's husband. And we would ask for some decency and respect while a grieving husband speaks about his wife. Thank you.
You do not represent
Here's
it.
my friend and Mark. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. And thank you to Niagara on the Lake for respecting distance, for respecting the right to speak your voice in this country. We're all allowed our opinions, we're all allowed to speak. And Bill 156 affects the people on the Hill that seem to be against whatever we're protesting today. We know what we're doing. I hope they understand. If they choose not to understand, then I guess they should take a look at Bill 156. And you might understand how it affects everybody in this country. Not just animal rights activists, not just the animals. It affects your very right of freedom of speech, which we're allowed to exercise today only because we live in Canada, a country that allows the opposition to stand on a hill behind us. It's an open mic, sir. It's an open mic, sir. If you have an opinion, you're welcome to come up and share it. I see. This is my home. It's my country, sir. Sir, I welcome open discourse. Please, it's an open mic. If you have an opinion, you're welcome to stand up here and tell us what your side of this is.
Come on up.
Oh, I see. I see.
Ad hominem arguments, just amazing.
True enough. Sorry, sir, I won't face an unarmed opponent.
That was witty. He said something about your dick. He said, sorry, sir, I won't face an unarmed opponent.
We're standing up for the horses.
That was excellent.
As Regan Russell said, they have their own interests. They're not here for entertainment. I've got a large family. If you want, hitch my brothers up. They'll tow you around Niagara on the Lake. But But the thing is, they have a means to speak their mind, as the horses don't. So my brothers might say, I really don't feel like towing you around Niagara on the Lake today. But they also wouldn't say, go get a horse to do it, because they're kind. So if we're here for the horses, that's why we're here on Niagara on the Lake. I would appreciate if the residents of Niagara on the Lake would appreciate that too, that we live in a country that allows us to have this, allows us to have this discussion. And just because you've done things for 100 years one way, that doesn't make it the right way.
Yes!
As Regan said, how do you think women got the right to vote? They stood up, they broke the law.
Yes! Unjust laws!
We're here to stand up, and we're going to stand. And if you had an issue, sir, that needed somebody to stand behind you and support you, this group would do it. How this affects the commerce of Niagara on the Lake is not our concern. It affects the horses. So since the horses can't speak for themselves, and we will be loud and we will speak for the horses. Is there a point being made somewhere?
Nope.
No, okay, I was
Zero.
confused for a minute. So I hope we can carry on with our peaceful protest, as is the nature of our group, always has been. And if the other side chooses to be loud, we let them be loud. We'll be loud back, but we will stand, and we will stand for the horses. And every weekend we'll be here. Because the definition of insanity is doing something the same way over and over and over and expecting the same result. If you keep doing this the same way you have for 100 years and horses drop on the street, then that's insane. That's not the same. That's the same result doing the things you do over and over and over.
Definition of insanity.
And let's stop this insanity. I'll pass the mic.
Thanks, Mark. Wise words as always. And this is Josh. This is Regan's son-in-law.
Stepson. Yes. Oh, boy.
I had something, and I feel like I could just keep it short and sweet then. Yeah, we can start marching. There was actually a very good question posed by our peanut gallery. Why are we here? Why is the same question I would pose to you. Why did you carry such disgusting signs down to Burlington? Why did you come all the way down to a different district to shame people over a woman's death with signs that had things that were absolutely disgusting on them?
Disgusting!
And the words coming out of your mouth were nasty. I care about Regan Russell. She was my stepmother, sir. And your friend chose to pick a fight. So we are here. We wouldn't be here if you didn't pick the fight. Thank you very much for your commentary. You do well to serve my point.
Yeah, listen to yourself.
We'll see you in the street.
Thank you, Josh. I would like to ask that Adam Sturr come up and give your little ditty. Adam Sturr is the co-founder of the now At War for Animals Niagara Media Group. No longer organizing the protests here as mischaracterized by Locals for Carriages and other organizations. The protest here in Niagara on the Lake is now organized by a consortium of individuals who collaborate with one another and not under any particular banner, because we have the numbers to do that.
All right, well, thank you everybody for coming today. This is a little more than we're used to. Usually 90% of this campaign, we've managed to trigger these people so badly over the years with 3 to 5 people. So, looking around the park today, seeing all these great people here to stand up for justice, we're going to melt some brains today.
We sure will.
I mean, when I started doing this, honestly, we just started this campaign as something to do, to fill time, until we could figure out something that might have an impact. Well, how wrong was I? Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Where do you see an event like this where we're simply speaking up for, number one, justice for a woman who was taken during an act of love? And then we have these despicable characters here from the friendliest town in Canada, which is obviously a load of garbage. There is nobody. There's not very many friendly people here, as you've seen today. It's been very clear. But we're not going to let that affect us, because we're not here for them. We're here for Regan, and we're here to end the use of horses, because horses do not exist as objects for people to use to make money. And on top of that, this entire time, we've been called terrorists, all the worst things you can imagine for just standing out there talking to people. It's only once I stepped down and our cooperative began organizing that these events became so much bigger like this. And that just tells me one thing, that it was my time to step down and that was the right thing to do. You're entitled to your
Apparently we're
opinion, man, as
terrorists.
wrong as it may be.
I think they're terrorists for the horses, let's be real.
I've never warned about violence, charged with violence, or anything of that nature. Because I don't condone violence like some of you folks do. Right,
So
we're
on the
here for
mountain
love,
over
we're
there
here
is
for
all
peace,
these counter-protestors.
and we're here to make some noise for a
the
wonderful
town of
woman
Niagara.
today, and
It's
for a
kinda
wonderful cause.
They're yelling out
Thank you
profanities.
very much, everybody.
Just ad hominem arguments, you know? Making it like we're terrorists, but
All right,
really
we
they're
have one more
terrorizing, and they've been
artistic
terrorizing
performance
horses for a
today.
very
We
long
have
time.
the honor of having poet James Strecker here. He's been a friend of Regan's for a very long time, and he's here to give us some poems that he wrote in her honor.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sound check okay?
Yep.
Louder? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well, the doctor who fixes the
Bunch of
kids is
idiots.
down there.
So pathetic, so pathetic. They're just making
Poem
themselves look
number
like
one. The
absolute
cycle
pathetic
is
fools.
called 5 Poems for Regan. First poem is Regan brings water to the pigs. Regan brings water to the pigs. For this deed of mercy, she is killed. Some say murdered. Were they so gentle and tortured die? Her body is dragged in pieces to the slaughterhouse she condemns. This house of legal cruelty kills 10,000 pigs each day. But behold, our government bows down low to their butcher masters. Our government makes laws to protect their backers of blood-red hands that drip needless suffering and pain. Our government decrees that we close our eyes, that we become inhuman to such pain. They believe a pig does not matter, no more than women battered, abused. Look here, outside a woman ate flesh. She shook a fist at Regan's face. She spit on Regan's skin. Is it she who murdered my friend of humane purpose? My friend who knew all life sacred and the same? Regan's gentle hand said no to this woman's curse. Regan brought easing water to the pigs in agony, these pigs concealed from the world. But if the death of pigs must prevail by a cowardly government's decree, let darkness now consume these men who safeguard butchers with their insane passion to slaughter. They give murder a legal name and would make us killers too. But Regan would raise the bar of your humanity and speak kindness for all, a new beginning. Regan would see in pigs not dollars and coins of commerce, but the soul of life that you, without a soul, would claim for yourself. Yet if destiny does not agree that in time we see eye to eye, for once have the guts to answer this question. If you kill animals and refuse to hear the pain, why should you, so inhuman, not also die with pigs?
Woo! Woo!
This is a chocolate flavored microphone, so it might not be here long. A new morning. Outside a window, the sunlight sounds of morning light. Dawn caresses the awakening of a piglet's eyes. No need of a killing religion here, for lives already holy. Man is now not much of lasting consequence. Man destroys at will, and too long has been. When we think, you and I, of humankind, only devils and cowards come to mind. But it sometimes comes to be, when love is shared for animals, that one human being is able to trust and even feel hope in such love from the heart of another. Regan's passion was her humility. She knew a pig or any animal her equal. The killer by a bloodied pig's death defined adds up to nothing more than base brutality. Let rage be my endless echo when I speak in contempt of such a man. Third poem is titled These Butchers. Their mantra is free enterprise. They have conquered a world now ruined by all of us. We sit in carnage made for profit by only a few. What need we prove? Why shout once again the evil that evil men do? You would have us hear the wounded pigs cry and do nothing? But if such a heartless society kills to eat meat, it no longer matters what they have to say. Their scheme is this, that we ignore these innocent pigs in days and nights of pain you cannot, dare not imagine for yourself. But are you even worthy of the pigs who have died, still die, for your butchered dinner? Tell the world we need no science to prove a pig can feel. The pig squeals in pain, the pig's eyes plead for mercy of you. So listen, damn it, and see. Nothing else needs to be said. And tell the world, beware these men like you. A willful blindness guides their cruel hearts. Take care, these men will make your silence your own brutality. They will make your silence your doom. Poem number 4 is called Essences. These are very hard to read or write, by the way. I met Regan 40 years ago or so at an anti-fur demonstration in Hamilton. And we used to, in time, we went around and we did public presentations at universities. I would read.
Okay, what we are going to do right now is we are going to practice what's called a hassle line. And the hassle line is done to help prepare you as an individual for aggression towards you. Because we're here to present peace, love, and respect and dignity, we need to practice ourselves and test ourselves to see if we meet the threshold of somebody that comes at us with aggression. So we want to help prepare you for such eventuality. It'll give you a very important insight into your ability to remain calm and peaceful, so that we can identify that now before we actually go out there toward anything that might present us as hostile. So normally there would be 3 levels of engagement that we would practice.
We are
Moderate,
going to war.
intermediate, and extreme. But the extreme requires getting right up into somebody's face. Because of COVID, we're going to pass on that. So we're just going to do moderate and intermediate. So we need you to face off against an individual. Pick somebody opposite you that you're going to speak to. In the moderate phase, we are just going to verbally accost them. We're just going to say a few minor things, not aggressive swearing or anything like that. Just say things to them that you would want to say to somebody to get them mad, but on a lower level. So, we will start.
Listen here, you little now vermin. You come around here in my town, I'll show you something.
The aggression from
this is my town
the other
too.
side.
How do you know I don't live here?
So, for a period of 1 minute, please unleash your wrath
I guess one of us
on
has
your
to take
partner.
it. I'm not saying that.
And begin now.
Everyone on this side, tell off everybody on this side, the worst you can.
The worst you
You
can.
came around here again. I can't believe your face. You're a little.
Get out of my town!
What do you think this is?
Bunch of idiots!
That's not funny.
Go home! 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 Ring a bell? Go home! Go home! You guys suck! Get out of here! Yes.
Okay, stop.
And begin your briefing with them about what's going to happen here.
Okay, who's our captain on this side? Yeah, I need to go to the washroom too. You want to go with me? Yes. Are you? Can you hold this in the meantime, maybe? Or here, can you give it? Scott, you want to hold this in the meantime?
He's going to be the marshal.
Oh, okay. Sorry, here. Just because I'm going to go to the washroom, but I'm going to listen to this first.
Closest to the park. Right now, I believe that they're covering all of the corners. So we may be directly in the intersection, and we'll hear more. The most important thing here is we've already had a taste of what's there,
Yeah.
and this is just a small
Oh,
amount,
God.
right? So we need to remember that it's not about us, and it's not about them, right? We're here because of Regan, who held inside herself a power that went beyond, well beyond that, right? And one of the things that for me that has helped is when you feel like you're being triggered, is if you take these fingers and you start tapping on this area, it brings
smart.
you to presence, okay? So when you're feeling that anxiety,
I'm gonna have a hole
That's
here
great.
at the end of the
But
day.
that's good, though.
There'll be like a groove.
It's a good.
Bloody
And
and
the other
Your
reason
nails.
why we're here besides Regan is we're here because of the non-human animals that are being used and exploited every single day in this town. And it doesn't matter, we're not here to talk about how they're being cared for. We're not here to talk about the weather and how bad it is for them to be outside. It's about the fact that they're being used as entertainment, or the fact that non-human animals are being used at all. Okay? So if you feel like you can't engage in that conversation, it's okay. You don't have to say anything. The sign says it all. You know, the signs say it all. Okay? And if you're feeling like you're triggered, come see me. Come see Fearman. And if there's anyone else, is there anyone else in this group that feels that they could help de-escalate? Or do they feel like they might be triggered too?
I can help. I could help de-escalate it.
Yes, sorry, what was your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. So Michelle said that she could help you. Okay? Is there anyone here who has any concerns?
yes.
Yeah, let's hear.
Well, I have a child,
Yes.
so I'm concerned about violent interactions. I'm concerned about that.
Yeah. Sorry, what was your name? Jocelyn. Oh my God. I've heard so much about you. Amazing. I'm so proud that you're here. It's lovely.
Yeah.
And your name was?
Fiona.
Fiona. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Peter will be there.
Yeah, I'll be around
Thank
too.
you. Amazing. But we're not here, and if they engage, the police are there. Okay, so not to be concerned. None of us are to engage with them in any violent way. There's no swear words. There's no shouting back at them. Just remember Regan's inner strength and breathe. And if you have to, if we're all doing this, that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Just breathe. And let the power of Regan, the light inside of her, shine inside of every one of us. And we can walk with our heads up through this town, knowing why we're there. Okay? They don't matter. They're ego. It's all ego. It's all ego. We don't need to engage.
No.
Right? Because it's just bullying behavior. When we engage, they win.
Yep. We come from soul. They come from ego.
Absolutely.
I have a question for you. What's the? What do I, if I want to say things on the megaphone, not to them, but just specifically about horse carriages, or if there's anything specific you guys would want me to say on the megaphone?
Let me find out from maybe
it could be the same sentences as we're walking along,
we're
just to
chants. Actually, Nicole,
educate.
Nicole is going to be running some chants.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
do we have papers for that? Do we have?
Didn't everybody get a paper?
No.
I did not get. I don't know where they are now.
This big one?
How much time do we have?
Oh, well.
Yeah, no, I'll find the door though. Yeah, I'll find one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine. You have the mega.
Well, I'll do this. Okay.
Anybody else need a man?
Adam's going
Have a like, hello? I was like, someone's waving there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have an armband? Michelle, you don't have an armband.
Oh, I have it on my hair.
So what was your name? Spot. That doesn't have one. Is there anyone else who doesn't have an armband?
Should I put? Do I have to put on my arm? I didn't realize. I thought it was.
Do we have a minute or so to run in the washroom?
Run really quickly because I think we're going to get started.
Oh, hold it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God.
Just tap your
Do
chest.
we know how much?
Tap your chest.
Yeah.
I'm
not your bladder.
I used to do this when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does this work? Holy shit. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao,
We're going to go
ciao.
around a few times.
I think this is the march. I just pressed record. Can you make sure that it's recording?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
4, 5, 6, yeah.
And it's the right angle as well? Like,
Yeah, it looks good. I could tilt it down. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks good. It looks good. I mean,
maybe a bit more down,
maybe,
eh?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, just a bit more, yeah.
Yeah, more on like the action.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. The police are blocking us right now? De-escalator anymore. Whoopsies. We love to exploit horses. We love to exploit horses. That's pretty much what they're saying right now. A bunch of idiots. Which one? Look at this guy! We've got a circus show with a human! That's volunteering!
Testing on animals! Guys, testing on animals! Guys, all testing on animals!
Oh my god, look at this guy. If you want peace, prepare for war. That describes exactly who they are. Black bean burger. Woo!
So man, I think we're supposed to be blocking traffic, no?
Yeah, no, we're supposed to be one stop. We gotta go. Careful, careful! It's disrespectful! Not allowed!
Horse carriages.
exploitation.
Horse carriages is kind of exploitation.
Thanks.
Horse carriages is animal exploitation. Retire the horses. Retire the horses. Ban horse-drawn carriages. Regan Russell is justice and compassion for all beings. Ban horse-drawn carriages. Justice for Regan, justice for the animals, and justice for all. We are their voice. Free the horses. End animal exploitation. End speciesism. Fight injustice. Please join us for a great cause. Animal liberation. Animal rights. Justice for Regan. Justice for the animals. And justice for all.
Your voice is so powerful.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Fight injustice with us. Please stand up against oppression. Stand up against oppression in all forms of injustices. Please ban horse carriages. Free all the horses. Retire the horses. We are their voice. Protect town people and visitors from this town. Fight injustice. Please join us. Be on the right side of history. The right side of history chooses to fight against injustice. Chooses to fight against all forms of oppression. Except human! Boycott horse carriages. Justice for Regan. Justice for all. Justice for the animals. We are here because we are their voice. Woo!
Can I get your name for my article?
Eh?
Can I get your name for my article?
Michelle Labrosse.
Labrosse?
Yeah, Labrosse. And Michelle with 2 L's. You're welcome.
Please join us to fight injustice. Stand up against all forms of oppression. Find it in your heart. Find it in your heart to end animal exploitation. Ban all horse-drawn carriages.
Sorry. That's what I meant.
Ban all horse-drawn carriages. We are here to end all animal exploitation. We are here to stand up against oppression. We are here to stand up against all injustice for animals and non-human animals.
For humans and non-human animals.
Please, Regan Russell is justice and compassion for all beings. Justice for Regan. Justice for the animals. Justice for us all. End all form of oppression.
Slow down a little bit just so we can keep this gap closed here.
Okay, yeah.
They've got it closed.
Yeah, it's the counter. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the
No one engaged.
Please choose to end speciesism. Choose to stand up and fight against injustice. and fight against oppression for all beings.
Put this here for a second, okay?
No.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao,
bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, ho trovato l'Ibasso, oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao,
bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
Portami via, che mi sento di morire. One morning when I woke up, oh
bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. One morning when I wake up,
I found that
it's all around.
Oh, partisans, take me with you. Oh, bella ciao,
bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partisans, come take me with you. 'Cause I'm not afraid to die.
If I die fighting as a partisan, bella ciao,
bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
You must come and bury me up there in the mountains. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Bury me up there in the mountains and take my grave with a lovely flower. So all the people who pass by, oh, bella ciao,
bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
all the people who pass by will say, look at that lovely flower. That's Regan Russell, a freedom fighter. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Regan Russell, a freedom fighter. And she died in an act of
You don't care about anyone else but yourself.
All right.
Coward.
Now
You're a coward.
we're going to do 2 minutes of silence for Regan Russell. We invite the fine residents of Niagara on the lake present today to take part in respecting her name. I would ask everybody to take a knee. Raise your hand in the air if you choose. And we will last 2 minutes of silence for a fallen, wonderful lady.
This is excellent.
Rise up. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate Niagara on the Lake's kindness. You have certainly demonstrated that you are truly Canada's friendliest town.
Everybody can attest for that here. Look how much you're shaking. Yeah. You look at just go home.
Go home. Go home.
I am
Go home.
I am
Go home.
I am
Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. We are home. Please ban horse carriages. Horses suffer here immensely. Fight injustice. Please stand up with us to end animal exploitation, to end horse-drawn carriages, to end speciesism. Please, Niagara on the Lake, for those of you who are not with the people that are opposing us, look at that. It's so sad. Ban horse-drawn carriages. Please ban all horse-drawn carriages. Please stand up for injustice. Stand up against oppression. Please fight for the animals' rights. All we want is a world free of exploitation. All we want is animal liberation. All we want is peace. All we want is love. All we want is justice for all. All we want is to help every animal and every being on this planet be free. Justice for Regan, justice for the animals, and justice for all. Please, we are here for love, and we are here for compassion.
Let's go lane. You get the banners over here with me and the wagon.
That's right. But these animals are already working. They also get hunted in the wild by tigers. That doesn't happen in the domestic. Isn't that bad? Oh, so you don't care. You don't care about the tigers.
Don't waste your time on
Regan Russell! He was violently killed! A Fearman slaughterhouse! Regan did not commit suicide! You brought the fight here! We are speaking up for the animals!
I'm eating so much right now. I need to go to a washroom.
There's one in the park, no? You can go back to the park real quick. You want to do it? Just pause right here and come back.
Okay. Oh, it's that same car. It's that same car that comes on You know, it's like he doesn't understand though. I can fuck him up. Like I'm a trained martial artist. I can. Oh, it's just funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Don't exploit horses. Don't exploit horses. We go. We stay. We go.
This is obstruction. This is criminal obstruction. We're just gonna need you to slowly move out of the way, please. We're just gonna slowly move out of the way together. That's against the law. Yeah, we're just gonna slowly move out of the way together. I think.
Yeah, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. He's gonna get himself arrested. They're already
slowly move him out of the way. Just slowly move him out of the way.
It's okay. Don't touch anybody. That's assault. Look at her.
Justice for animals! Animal liberation! Animal liberation! Stop, guys. Give it a second.
Don't touch her! Don't touch her! Don't touch her!
Let's just move around them. Let's move around them. Why are you letting them do that? Why are you letting them do that? I'm gonna lead your way. I'm just gonna
Don't touch anybody.
Yeah, she pushed me.
Don't worry, it's not the cameras. They see her pushing my reputation. Go home.
Shut it down.
Shut them down!
Shut it down.
Shut it down!
Shut it down.
Shut it down!
Don't exploit horses. Don't exploit horses.
Don't exploit horses!
Don't exploit horses.
Don't exploit horses!
They stay.
We stay! We go!
They stay.
We stay!
They go.
We go!
They stay.
We stay!
They go.
We go!
Justice for animals.
Justice for animals!
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 Justice for animals. What do we want?
Animal liberation!
What do we want?
Right now!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
What do we want it?
Right now!
They stay.
We stay!
They go.
We go!
Shut it down.
Shut it down!
Shut it down.
Shut it down!
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Stay there.
Don't exploit horses.
back to
Don't
London.
exploit horses!
Don't exploit horses!
Back to your hole in London.
Don't exploit horses!
Don't exploit horses!
Don't exploit horses!
Justice for animals!
Justice for Regan! Justice for Regan! We stay! We go! We stay! We go!
The horse cannot refuse.
Oh. The horse can't refuse! The horse can't refuse! The horse can't refuse!
Don't exploit horses!
Justice for animals.
Don't exploit horses!
Justice for animals!
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Shut it down.
Okay, Sam.
Justice for animals!
Justice for Regan!
Justice for animals!
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 Justice for animals! What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Right now!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Right now!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Right now!
Justice for animals!
Justice for Regan Russell!
Justice for animals!
Justice for Regan Russell!
Justice for animals!
Justice for Regan Russell! Might have lost it on the way.
You can choose. You can choose.
The horse can't refuse.
Don't exploit horses. Don't exploit horses. Don't exploit horses.
Switch to electric carriages.
They stay. They go.
We go.
They stay.
We stay.
They go.
We go.
They stay.
We stay.
They go.
We go.
Let's get with the times, Niagara on the lake. It's 2020, not
1828. Niagara on the lake. Progressive cities around the globe are banning horse carriage rides. It's time to get with the times. It's 2020, not 1820. And if they stay, we stay. If they go,
We go.
if they stay,
We stay.
if they go,
We go.
It's time to ban the horse carriage rides, Niagara on the lake. Stop exploiting horses! Switch to electric carriages!
Stop exploiting horses! Stop exploiting horses!
Losing my voice so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your support, because we have much support in Niagara-on-the-Lake to ban the horse carriage ride. Let's not make these people show how...
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Show kindness.
We know it's wrong, we know it's wrong, we know you know it.
Horse carriage rides. Horse carriage rides are frivolous, human fleeting enjoyment so people can make money. Stop exploiting horses! Switch to electric carriages!
Stop exploiting horses! Switch to electric carriages!
Stop exploiting horses!
Switch to electric carriages!
Switch to electric carriages! Thank you for your support! We have more supporters that want to ban the horse carriage rides! Woo! Show them how kind and compassionate Niagara-on-the-Lake can be!
Woo!
The animals, let's love the people!
Kindness and compassion are key!
Nick, this is where we belong though. This is fucking history in the making.
Carry your own weight!
To just move him out of the way. Fuck you. He's just gonna move out of the way with me right now. It was working. It was working. He was moving out of the way. That guy you were just talking to earlier when they tried to obstruct our passage. I just started moving him out of the way and he was going. And then I got the other guy to move out of the way after he called me you fucking dirty whore, you can't touch me! And I got all his sweat on my arm. I was like, ugh, gross.
Stop it! electric carriages! Switch to electric carriages! You can choose! You can choose! The horse can't refuse! You can choose! The horse can't refuse! The horse can't refuse! The horse can't refuse! The horse can't refuse!
Shut it down!
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Niagara on the Lake! If you ban the horse carriage rides, we will happily leave!
Woo!
We don't want to be here! We don't want to take up your beautiful Sunday! We want you to ban the horse carriage ride so we can go continue fighting for more animals!
Yes! Woo! Ban the horse carriages!
I love how you ended up dragging this, Fiona.
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it Switch to electric carriages!
Peace, guys. Yeah, no more voice. I'm out. Oh, we're sitting down now. I'm not out completely. See what happens here. Good timing. I needed to drink water. Oh, thank you so much for holding the sign, eh? Can you show me the other side again? Yeah, if you were an enslaved horse, we would be here for you too.
Whoever wrote that is
Well, Regan Russell took the credit first. Well, she took the credit because she said, if you were in this truck, we would be here for you too.
Oh, okay.
So I just wrote, I did a trick of words. If you were an enslaved horse, we would be here for you too.
Niagara on the Lake, if you want us to go home, we happily will if you ban the horse carriage ride.
Woo! Look at these losers over there standing up for animal exploitation. They're literally there trying to continue exploiting animals. Like, that's literally their fight against us, is like, no, we want to continue exploiting animals. Like, that's why they're there screaming right now. Like, how fucked up is that? Let's be real. It's really fucked up. I can't even believe we're in 2020 and this still exists. Like, there's electric cars. Like, you don't even need to put gas in a freaking car, and all of a sudden you've got these people over there that are absolutely fighting to keep exploiting animals. How fucked up is that? I honestly, I can't even. It's actually funny. It's actually funny, and it's going to change soon because there's no way after a day like today this is going to keep going on. There's no way. There's no way. Oh.
Very meta right now with all of the cameras.
Yeah, right. All eyes are on us, though. All eyes are on us. You know, we're the ones who have a cause. Like, I don't know what they think they have, but the exact opposite, yes.
Trying to get that sign that ran out of space. Which one is it? Hamburgers are. You ran out of space for hamburgers.
That's so funny. I didn't even get that. Did you see the one that said, if you want peace, be ready to go at war?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How like messed up can you be to write something like that?
I'm with Niagara this week. I got a few photos of you. I was hoping I could just get your name to go with the photo.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I have no more voice.
No worries.
Michelle, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E.
Now, what we have
Labrosse, L-A-B-R-O-S-S-E. L-A-B-R-O-S-S-E. What's your name? Sorry? Satmir, are you like on Facebook and social media stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I maybe have you as a friend? Or?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Nothing against you.
Okay.
I started about a year ago with the paper, so
okay.
covering all this is all new to me.
Oh, cool. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What media outlet are you with?
Niagara this week.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna write that down really quickly.
Is this who the town stands behind? These people
Niagara.
here who come to crap on a woman's memorial.
Yeah, that was really
Our
fucked
friend
up
was
what they
killed.
did.
And these people come
So,
and do
you said
this
Niagara
when we're
what?
trying
Niagara
to
this
protest to memorialize
This
it.
week. And your name is?
This is
FAT.
sad, and this is absolutely disgusting. Everybody look good and hard at these people standing in the way here.
Autocorrect apparently doesn't recognize your name.
They're an impetus to justice and Canadian values.
Oh, cool.
A
Thank you
core
so much. I
Canadian
appreciate
value
that. Have a great day.
is freedom of peaceful assembly and freedom of expression, which these people take issue with. You're gonna have to get a bigger megaphone, Jennifer. I'm louder than you.
Hey? Yeah.
This is what democracy is all about. This is what Canada is all about. We're going to come here and we're going to speak up for our friend, and we're going to continue to come back here and speak up against the exploitation of horses by this town, supported by all these people in front of you. Do you think what you're doing today is helping the situation? Right.
I love this guy.
Yes, you do deserve to work in a harassment-free workplace, and that is an issue you need to take up with your employer, because employment law does not regulate protests. We are governed by the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and we are governed by criminal law. We operate within both of those regulatory limits. Nothing that we ever do here has ever been illegal. Ever. That is why the police will never charge any of us. Because we respect the law and we respect Canadian values.
Yes!
We're getting asked to go home. We're only here because you chose to protest Regan's death. You made the shameful decision to try to shame a dead woman and shame her friends in mourning. So we're only here because of your behavior.
Woo! Shame on you!
For bringing us here today. Because we had no reason to be here until you came down to shame Regan's name. Shame on you.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame
and income under our economic system does not require the use and abuse of any animal. Our world has been changing and advancing, and there is constant technological advances and an advancement towards peace and harmony with every animal. You do not require the use and abuse of a horse for your carriages. There is electric carriages, and that is something that is beautiful and technologically advanced for the economic advancement of this town. We care for each individual in this world. We care for each and every one of you. We want your livelihood that needs to be met. We want your need for economic income and peace to be met. We are not here to fight with any of you. We are not here to shame any of you. We are here for every living being, and that includes each and every one of you and every horse that is in every stable and standing under the hot 30-degree sun every day in the summer and dying in the streets of many cities around the world.
I honestly don't have a voice anymore, Jenny. Okay. I literally can't talk anymore. I don't have a voice right now.
I have to kind of get back to town soon, so I didn't want to.
Oh, don't worry. No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. What's wrong with these people?
I don't know.
They're like freaking monsters. Yeah.
Adam.
Sorry, people keep saying things, I have to say stuff loud.
I can't speak anymore, I would.
I hear a lot of people saying, go home. Guess what? Every single person here is home. Because this town is Canada, and everyone here is a Canadian citizen, and this piece of land and every single piece of public property in this town belongs to every single one of us, just as much as it belongs to every one of you. You do not own this town.
The red hat and the yellow shorts here.
What?
What's her name again? Big Save?
We are
Anita.
home, folks.
Krasniak.
That's why we get here so quick.
See you.
Still filming. That was really funny.
Terrorism happening here. A bunch of people sitting down.
We're scared right
People
now.
won't let them go past.
Are they really scared that we're
Oh
here?
my God, the humanity. The absolute humanity. Oh, people. That's right. Think of the children. There's people demanding justice. There's people standing up for their friend who was killed. Oh my gosh, bring out the pitchforks. Tell everybody to get out of here. Friendliest town in Canada. Tell your friends, look at the video of these disgusting people. Don't come to Niagara on the Lake.
Well, it's true, like, come on.
This is the face of Niagara on the Lake.
Yeah.
People are kids, I love it.
And undemocratic, un-Canadian values. These people make me sick.
Yeah.
Disgusting. You can come out and say your piece, but you need to let us come out and say our piece too. And if you don't like it, too bad. Boo. This is
Deal with it.
That is all.
Yeah.
So original. Oh, you're so smart.
What's justice, dear? What do you want? What's justice? Tell me.
You're standing right in front of it.
No, it's simple, man. It's right here.
Yeah, that's really respectful. That's really
Is this open?
That's really nice, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's That's who you are.
Hi everyone. I barely have a voice anymore, but I just wanted to add that let's all remember that all of us here today are here together, joined together, united to rise against animal exploitation in any and all forms. We're also here to stand up against injustice, all forms of injustice, all forms of oppression. It just so happens that, you know, Niagara on the Lakes, the horse carriages here have kind of been wanting us to come and pay them a visit. So we did. And it actually turned out great. This is history in the making right now, guys. When we have reaction like that from people, it's because what we're doing is working. Right? Yes. What we're doing is educating the people, raising awareness, showing them that a better world is possible. We have every resource available for us. We have science on our side. We're trying to fight against speciesism. And speciesism is literally the belief that humans are better than any other species and that we can therefore exploit and abuse of them regardless of their suffering.
Read a book.
Speciesism is real. It happens everywhere. Everywhere. We exploit animals in all ways, shapes, and forms. And today we're here to protest against the horse-drawn carriages because we're in 2020 and this is absolutely unnecessary. We even have electric vehicles. We have everything. We have electric carriages. Like, why? Why? We have every form and way, shape to transport humans and even carrying our own weight. Because you know what? 2020, exercise is more important than ever because clearly most people are not getting enough of it. So ban horse carriages, start walking, go on a hike, take some fresh air. Literally, look around this town. It's much more pretty when you're going for a walk with your family and friends, taking in some fresh air, not giving in to animal exploitation or animal abuse. Horses do not belong on the streets. Horses belong in grass. They belong in free pasture. They belong free. They are meant to be free, like we are fighting for our own freedom. We are here for love. We are here for compassion. We are here fighting for justice. We know that it is possible to retire all the horses. Retire the horses. Retire the horses. Retire the horses. Retire the horses. We're in 2020. This is unnecessary. There are other ways that you can make profit. Just don't make profit off the back of horses, off exploiting animals. Please stop. It's really not that hard. And if you don't know how, you can come talk to us. We'll actually help you. Like, we're not against you. We want everyone to be able to live a happy, healthy life. We want a better world. We want a positive revolution for all beings.
Good job, Amy.
Thank you.
Rocked it.
I don't think they have anything else to say after that.
And I must add that even in light of this horrendous spectacle we have seen today, if at any point the people operating these carriages come to us and say, hey, Let's work out a solution to this. How can we change? We will still, even after this horrendous display, not hold a grudge, and we will fundraise with you to help you transition to an ethical business model.
Yes!
We are fully willing, and really sad as this display here is today of intolerance towards us, we will not hold this against you. People do in fact make mistakes. I believe we're witnessing a pretty tremendous one right here. But in spite of that, we are not hateful people, we are not spiteful people, and we just want to see you change.
Wow, that's her. Oh, I just want to.
If you need money to change, if that's the problem, let us know.
You just gave us an apology and now you're calling it BS.
Just putting that out there, you know, because a lot of people think we're just, you know, we want them to just go out of business, go away. Wrong, fake news, never been the point, never been the message, not even once, not in 3 years. We just want you to change, because you know what, we want to ride carriages too.
Yeah.
We're not going to ride one with a victim hooked up to it. That's just not cool.
Yeah.
You know what, if you changed, you would have so much more business. You would have an expanded customer base. You would have reduced operating costs.
Yeah.
And you would have all these people here, instead of making a spectacle in the middle of town, we might be actually partaking in some of the businesses in this town, because we want to come here too. But when we come here, we don't want to be disgusted by these showings of intolerance and the enslavement of animals for profit. That's just not acceptable. And we know you guys can do better. Even in light of all this, we know you can do better.
We know.
So when the video comes out of what you guys did today and you have sober second thought about it, just remember
we're here.
That we're here and we don't hate you. Alright? We love you. Have a wonderful day. And stop exploitation. Stop speciesism. Thank you.
Adam what?
I forget his last name. Ginsberg or something like that? Yeah, Jim. Yeah, he is funny. Yeah, I like him. Fiona, you got yourself back in there? Do you want me to drag it? Oh, yeah, for sure.
She cannot, like, she needs to go up,
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no worries. I have no more voice. Yeah. Okay.
You have no voice.
It's gone. It's a good thing. Hopefully I can recover by tomorrow. Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't care about time or when.
Where are we parked, baby? Like on the other side of the park somewhere?
This way? Because
yes.
we're parked right down here, so we'll walk with you.
Yeah, I think we are down here, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. Thank you.
So like awesome on the bike. Just keep going and it's like, yes.
I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
I just don't have a voice anymore.
No, it's great.
Thank you. Appreciate it. What's your name again?
Liz.
Okay, Liz. Nice to meet you.
I've seen you at Fearman's a couple times.
Yes. I've seen like familiar faces all the time, but I suck with names at times.
Yeah, me too. Were you
Liz,
in Toronto?
cool.
Like,
Oakville.
Oakville?
Yeah, Oakville, yeah. Yeah, so a little closer than Toronto. But we were at Fearman, so we were at Burlington first, and then we came here.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a long day.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
like beacon.
I think we're gonna go. We're gonna be going.
So I just go and take my bag.
Hey, do you want to do a debrief or?
What? I don't really care.
Okay, well, I think we'll. Okay, let's just go that way first, and then we'll branch off and go to our cars. Okay? Just yeah.
Bye, bacon lover. Bye, bacon lover.
We'll see you in the obituary soon. No worries. Yeah, she's coming back with us. She has to get the bag from the thing from Sabrina's bags.
We should just go this way then. We don't have to go in the park.
Why is she staying with them?
I don't need
Sabrina.
She's like, bye, bacon lover.
I love bacon too, the vegan one.
I'm gonna go get this.
I'll go to parties, not powwows. He goes, you guys gonna have a powwow? I was like, are you that hateful to indigenous people as well? Like, you just hate everyone? Like why would you call any, like, that's so, to say powwow, like, when you can just say you're gonna have a gathering, like,
I think Jonathan really wants to go. Okay, well,
We gotta take Agnes home and get some food.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think that guy loves bacon.